There was sunlight hitting one of our glasses at the table, and I remember saying the way the sunlight hits the glass and it reflects on the table, creating more patterns, that's inspiring to me.
I got used to see color, to live with color. I found that color changes everything. That you paint a wall in a different color and the whole room changes.
There's a symphonic dance that the sun plays with architecture. The way it hits the building and it bounces off and it creates a new pattern. I feel like I see a dance between the sun and the buildings and the shadows. Hi, I'm Erica Islas from EMI Interior Design, and we're here at the Mehraban showroom today to talk about what inspired my rug collection. I love the Mehraban family. I think it's such a wonderful company. The pride that they take into the rugs and the love that they put into the rugs is absolutely admirable. And so when I first met them, it was an instant connection. I remember being at lunch with them and talking about what inspires us. I remember Sohel asking what inspired me, and I remember answering nature, art, travel. And at one point in our meal, there was sunlight hitting one of our glasses at the table. And I remember saying the way the sunlight hits the glass and it reflects on the table, creating more patterns, that's inspiring to me. And at that moment, Sohel asked, Erica, how would you like to do a collection with Mehraban? And I was very, very flattered. And so for me, it was an instant connection. I knew that they got me, I got them, and I was really happy to be part of their family. Together with the Mehraban team, we came up with 8 rugs for the collection. Every rug in this collection carries a significant meaning and inspiration, from nature to travel, to my Mexican heritage, to my very beloved city of Los Angeles. There's a symphonic dance that the sun plays with architecture. The way it hits the building and it bounces off and it creates a new pattern, that inspires me. I feel like I see a dance between the sun and the buildings and the shadows. And so that play on light and architecture and shadows, I find it very artistic, and it creates movement and it just creates emotion, and I wanted to somehow incorporate that into our rugs. When I started to think about what I wanted to do for the rug collection, I knew immediately that I wanted to pay homage to my Mexican heritage. I also knew I wanted to bring in color and texture and architecture into the rug line. And so I thought about 2 architects that I absolutely admire that are of Mexican heritage, and that is Luis Barragan and Ricardo Legorreta. And so using their architecture and their colors is how my rugs develop for murals. It was looking at their architecture and their color that I got inspired, and through exploration of that is how those came to life. I also knew that I wanted to pay homage to my beloved city of Los Angeles. Being a native Angelino, I knew that I had to do something with Los Angeles. And so I find that the infrastructure of our freeway systems and the tightness of our streets and just busy life read really well in a map. And so I thought, why not just put a map on the rug? And so that's how Maison came to be. The future of LA design is hot, it's innovative, it's creative. We live in a city that's bursting with creative people, from the film industry to architecture to the music industry. It's just a lot. And I feel like as designers, we are constantly being stimulated and inspired by these creatives. So I feel like it's just a very, very exciting, bright future for LA designers. Being a native Angelino, I have to say that I love all parts of Los Angeles, but in particular, I have to say that I love the West Side. Venice, Culver City. Perhaps it's because that's where I grew up and it's nostalgic to me. I love the culture, I love the diversity in the city. I also feel like Culver City is a very small town. We have our own municipalities, so it really feels like a small hometown. But at the same time, I can take 2 hours to go to the mountains and enjoy the snow, and in those same 2 hours come back and be at the beach. So I love the West Side. There's just so much to do here. Quality to me means longevity. It is a craftsman that puts his heart and soul into a product and pays attention to every single detail. To me, that is what quality is. I'm definitely most creative at night. When the phone has stopped ringing and everything is quiet, that's when my ideas start to flow and I just feel more relaxed. In the 20+ years of doing business, I have learned that relationships is the key to a successful business. I have a very close relationship with all my clients, and it's because I treat them the way I would want to be treated. I love to pay attention to every single detail of their projects and give them the most that I can. My top 3 favorite designers are Philippe Starck, Kelly Hoppen, and Christian Liegre. The reason I love Philippe Starck is his whimsical approach to design, his fearlessness, Kelly Hoppen for her contemporary aesthetic, and Christian Liegre for his refined attention to detail. My dream commission would be to do a bed and breakfast or a boutique hotel in the Santa Ynez wine country or the desert. I would love to bring my signature designs into these spaces where a lot of people could experience them. I would tell my younger self to enjoy the ride, don't worry so much, listen to your gut feeling, don't second guess yourself. I think your first instinct is most likely the correct one. I'm very excited about the future of EMI interior design. I'm going to continue to work on my high-end residential, definitely more product design, and hopefully that bed and breakfast or boutique hotel in the future.